Yo, what is going on, guys? Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. If you guys want to shop this week's top sneaker deals, check the links in the description. And happy shopping. I believe right now Nike actually has an extra 20% off of clearance. And there's a special code for that. But today I wanted to show you guys a few random pickups that I ended up getting. And a lot of really crazy random ones. But yeah, kind of fun nonetheless. So let's go ahead and show you guys the haul. So we'll start off first with the Supreme Nikes, as you can see right here. Since I know you little hype beasts out there and just want to see this because this has the Supreme logo on it, but I'm just messing with you guys. So we have a pair of Air Force Ones Supreme joints right here, and there's a bunch of different teams all over the shoe, as you can see here with the little Supreme logo peeking out the side there. Portland Trailblazers, OKC, and so on, and a couple other teams, and then the Supreme logo peeking out the front on this one. So the front and the back on both of those, but just a random one that I ended up coming up on for a pretty good price, so I ended up scooping a pair. Been one that I kind of actually liked, so I was like, might as well get a pair of these. And actually, I'm a bigger fan of the Air Force One mids than I am the highs or the lows. I've always been a fan of the mids, no matter what, though this one is probably getting more love than the rest because it does say Supreme on it. So moving that over, this is probably the craziest one that I ended up getting this week. We have a pair of the Nike HyperAdapts, and I actually had a pair of these in the black and red colorway, and I ended up selling them because they were too snug on my feet. I really didn't like the comfort of them at all. They were pretty uncomfortable, but given the opportunity, I came up on a pair of these ones for a crazy price. So I mean, I had to pull the trigger, and this is actually one of the colorways that I really liked in pictures, with the orange camo, digi camo prints all over them. For those that didn't know, the HyperAdapt is the very first shoe from Nike that was released that actually has that right there, the self-lacing laces. But I figured now is actually the perfect time to get another pair of these because I do have the basketball joints coming, and I do want to do a side-by-side comparison between the HyperAdapts and the basketball joints. I pre-ordered them from Nike, but for some reason they haven't even shipped yet, so it is what it is. Those are the HyperAdapts. I love the feeling of being able to step into the shoe and have them lock in and tighten and stuff. It's such a rad feeling, like for anybody that's tried it. But yeah, man, these are the coolest colorway, like one of the coolest colorways in my opinion, of the ones that ended up dropping. So super stoked that I was actually able to get them for just unbelievable price. So I can't really disclose it, but like how I got it and all that other stuff. But I had some lookout, and it was amazing how much I got these for. So got those, and I also ended up getting another pair, or just a random pair that nobody cares about. The retail on these ones are insane though. These are a pair of RTs, as you can see right here, and you can see the box price on these are actually $350, so insane. But there's no resale market for these or anything like that, so you don't have to pay that much on the open market. All right, but here is the pair. This is the Air Zoom Legend RT, and I thought it looked kind of crazy because of the midsole. I actually really like the midsole, how it has this crazy back tab section here, how it sticks out. I thought it looked really just funky, and it's kind of weird though because it has a kind of like the Chelsea boot sort of vibe to it, and then really nice quality leather around the shoe. That RT branding all over. I don't know how to say that dude's name, but you know who he is. Nice leather on the pull tab as well here. And it's not just a black upper, it actually has a pretty crazy little print and then hyperfuse around the shoe in kind of a cool looking way. Really funky looking shoe, but definitely one that, again, I came up on the price, so I was like, I might as well try them out. They look dope, and it's just one that I don't think a lot of people were talking about because obviously it was a really expensive shoe that just kind of flopped, I guess. So because of that, it is what it is. Came with a kind of the same print on the bag. This is actually a super nice quality bag, one of the nicest ones I've seen. So that is 1, 2, 3 pairs. Let's go ahead, move on, and show you guys the last two. The last ones here. First, I actually ended up getting a pair of G-Stars. So a lot of people mentioned on Twitter. I actually reached out on Twitter, was asking like what are some good denim companies. I was trying to find some tapered denim jeans, and a lot of people actually suggested G-Star. So I went on their website and checked them out, and this is the one that I ended up going with. It was the 3301 and straight, so it's not like super tapered, But the materials are kind of crazy on here. This is actually a really stretched denim. It's not very thick. Like my Kith denim that I spent $200 on, the Kith denim was like really thick and a heavy like weight, but this is like super stretchy, which is kind of weird. I don't know if this is my desired result. Too stretchy for what I wanted. The images of the product definitely, in my opinion, look better than what I got in hand. But and you can see it's not super tapered, so you can pinroll them if that's even a thing, but it's so stretchy you can actually pinroll these really easily. But it's just one of those brands that I wanted to try. A lot of people mentioned it. I got a pair of these. I also got a pair of the Minimals. Then the other two pairs we'll show you guys. The Vans pair is a pair that I bought from Foot Locker, and I think you can actually still get these online right now. I tweeted it out as well, but it is a really wild pair. So this is a Skate High reissue, but you can see it's kind of wild with the zip here on the side, and then it's the white canvas and a little bit of white leather and just the other details on the shoe. Then on the inside you can see it has the checker here and here, so it kind of has a wild effect there. A little bit of padded black material on the top of this suede tongue, and then it kind of feels like a fake leather liner, but there's like a leatherish liner. These are $95 shipped from Foot Locker, and I got these big surprise with the intent to customize them. So I wanted to dip dye those though. Like I have a whole bunch of different colors and stuff of the dye material, so I thought it would be kind of fun to do that. I think it would look dope though because it has so many different types of materials, and some of these materials absorb really well, like the canvas. But then I was talking to my son and I was like, dude, what should I color these? Like they're white, what color do you want them to be? And he goes, rainbow. So I'm like, dude, that's hilarious. But then I was thinking maybe actually I try it. Maybe I actually try to do the ice dye experiment again. I know the ice dye works on canvas, so at least part of this would actually look really dope. The parts that might not are the other areas of the shoe, which is only parts of canvas is here, and that's pretty much it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to ice dye these or not, but I like the idea where my son was at. For those that have never had a pair of Vans, I used to have a pair in high school. I used to actually BMX, so I mean I loved these, and you could see the BMX traction pattern right here is different than back here, and this is special for like grip of the pedals. For me, I had the Chukkas, and I got them on sale for I think $30 or $40 or something like that, and they're suede, they were gray suede. I really liked them, but it was more because they looked pretty cool and they were affordable. So Vans is just one of those companies and one of those brands that is just gonna have a mainstay no matter what. It's more like street than like Converse, obviously, but it's also like a functional shoe and just something that has a lot of durability. So something that I appreciate. Anyway, that was the other pickup, and then the last pair for you guys. And if you guys are still watching this video as I ramble through, do me a favor and leave a comment in the comment section. Would you prefer to have this style of video done with me in front of the camera, or do you guys mind that I'm behind the camera? I mean, it's not that I don't want to show my face, but I just prefer, I'm like much more comfortable sitting behind the camera and then just showing you guys the stuff out here and having you guys focus primarily on the product, which is what the video is about. But if you guys want to see my face more, I can try to make that happen. I pulled you guys on Twitter and asked you guys, and like pretty much 80% at least said that they'd rather have me in front of the camera, but I figured I'd ask you guys on YouTube since you guys are my true audience. Anyway, here, what you guys think. Leave comments, let me know. And also, if you guys are enjoying the content, leave a thumbs up and let me know that you guys like the video. This is the last pair that I got though, another super random one. This is a Vandal High Supreme. This is actually my second pair of Vandals that I got in recent times. If you didn't see, I ended up picking up a pair of Vandals from the Nike employee store a little bit ago, and those ones were the John Elliott collab. Super nice quality leather. This one is a different vibe, but something that I was like, I really dig it. And I don't remember these dropping. I think these were an All-Star Weekend drop, but they were super slept on because there was so many other pairs that released. But we have here one of them and the second one. So Vandals, all white, really crazy material on this shoe. And then it came with this. It's kind of like a stencil board almost, it feels like. You can almost spray paint on top of here, or I don't know. I don't honestly know the purpose of it. It looks crazy though. And then you have, maybe they came with markers, and mine didn't come with markers. And these patches have like a Tyvek material on it, so you can actually kind of draw in your own stuff on top of there. It also comes with these 3 pins, one LA one old school Nike Air and then a Nike logo one. Pretty cool little thing that they ended up sending with this. And then also you have different patches on the tongue here, and there's a little spot here for some pin action at the front of the shoe. And then the whole entire upper is insane though, because it's like that Tyvek sort of material. Like USPS has like Tyvek bags that you can ship things in. This is what this material like reminds me of or is. This does have suede straps though for the high top here, but if you don't like the suede ones, they also come with an additional set here, and they also have extra patches here and some metal buckles even, which is kind of a cool accessory. Finally, you do have another little joint right here for a little bit of a patch action going. So I believe that this is a shoe that was released to fully customize and do your own thing with, and really design and create your own upper on top of this white blank canvas, which is something that I want to do. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with them or how I'm going to be able to execute it, but I thought it would be kind of fun to try out the hydro dip on this shoe because of this upper and see if it actually sticks to the Tyvek material. So I plan on doing that. I'm backlogged at least a dozen customs deep right now. I just haven't had time to actually break out all the materials again and start dip dyeing again, or hydro dipping rather. Dip dyeing I've done a little bit, but the hydro dip is something that I've actually been wanting to do more of, and I just haven't done it just because I haven't had time. So soon, hopefully I will do it. I just haven't, again, had time. So stay tuned, and I'll hopefully have some more of those videos soon. If you guys do want to see a hydro dip video of a sneaker though, like I said, I have a bunch of them, some white on white Air Force Ones and so on, and I just want to see how it actually reacts because I'm not sure if it's going to adhere to the product 100%. There's a lot of variations and factors on how well it actually adheres to the product. I know it works because I know a friend that's done it, but the technique that they have is like impeccable. So it's whether or not I can actually make that happen or not. But if you guys have a specific shoe that you want to see me hydro dip again or soon, like leave a comment and let me know which one, and we'll do that in the future. Anyways, that is a haul. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching the video. A lot of random stuff this week. But thank you guys for stopping by and watching. That is the end of the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Notification bell if you guys want to be notified of when the videos go live. And yeah, we'll catch you guys for some more videos soon. Peace, guys.